I'll play the clip in just a moment. Saturday night, instead of attending the White House press correspondents' dinner, President Trump decided to hold a rally in Pennsylvania to celebrate his 100 days in office. Pennsylvania is the state that put him over the top on election night when he won their electoral votes. And when he mentioned what all the fake news media were doing on their Saturday night, this is how the crowd responded.
That's right. Media outlets like CNN and MSNBC are fake news. Fake news.
Here's CNN's low testosterone teleprompter reading twit little Brian Stelter at the fake news convention, responding to President Trump's rally, which he called insidious.
Everybody in the audience here has this pin, this First Amendment pin that's been handed out, and
Liberals like their little safe space safety pins, don't they?
everybody in the audience here has this pin, this First Amendment pin that's been handed out, and President Trump needs to wear one as well. You know, we just saw him display his First Amendment rights, and the tone of this dinner tonight, because celebrities mostly skipped this event, because Trump told his aides not to come tonight, is about press freedom. We're going to hear from Carl Bernstein and Bob Woodward momentarily. There will also be a roasting, probably some jokes at the president's expense, but I would say for the most part, it's a slightly more muted than usual dinner.
President Trump wasn't the only one to not show up at the White House press correspondents' dinner. No comedians showed up either. Instead, they rolled out this guy, a Muslim comedian from the Comedy Central network, who is really just an affirmative action hire, and that they got to come and supposedly tell some jokes, but the dude just totally bombed. Wait, is that Islamophobic? The Muslim comedian bombed. Get it? This guy is about as much of a comedian as CNN is a news network. Isn't it interesting that the liberal media and the liberal lunatics across the country are supposedly using this event to celebrate the First Amendment when they're trying to take away the First Amendment from us conservatives, when they're trying to shut down conservative speakers from visiting college campuses, when they're trying to close down our social media accounts, when we just use certain words to describe certain segments of the liberal population? As you know, even the most mild criticism of the liberal agenda is called hate speech, no matter how factual, how rational, how logical the argument is. It's hate speech, how dare you even say such a thing? So to all these scum like Brian Stelter over at CNN and Samantha Bee, who had her not the White House press correspondents' dinner special over on TBS, you do everything except supporting the First Amendment. You are the biggest hypocrites in the country. And you're also the biggest pieces of trash. And so we're cleaning house, and we're setting you out by the curb and waiting for the garbage truck to come and haul you away. Tell them, Mr. President.
As you may know, there's another big gathering taking place tonight in Washington, D.C. Did you hear about it? A large group of Hollywood actors and Washington media are consoling each other in a hotel ballroom in our nation's capital right now.
This is America right here.
They are gathered together for the White House Correspondents' Dinner without the president. And I could not possibly be more thrilled than to be more than 100 miles away from Washington Swamp, spending my evening with all of you and with a much, much larger crowd and much better people, right? Right?
Before President Trump announced that he was not going to attend the White House press correspondents' dinner this year and go and hang out with a bunch of fake news scum, the fake news scum were the ones which were threatening to boycott the event. We had media outlets like Vanity Fair, New York Magazine, even sources within CNN and MSNBC said that they were considering not going to the event And then President Trump trumped them and said that he's the one who's not going to go. And then held this awesome rally with a bunch of great Americans. I'm Mark Dice, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and check back here every day for new reports. We'll continue to debunk, expose, and have a good laugh at the liberal lunatics who are manipulating our mainstream media. So stay tuned, and I'll see you soon.